For decades, governments around the world have covered up secrets. Files buried, stories denied, evidence destroyed. But some leaks refused to disappear. A misplaced document, a whistleblower who won to stay silent, a photograph that slips through before someone notices. Today, we uncovered the first part of 7 government leaks. They can't hide any more information, so shocking it reshapes everything we think we know. Welcome to the Pentagon's non-human craft retrieval in 2023. Intelligence officer David Grush revealed something governments have denied for decades: that the U.S. has secretly retrieved non-human craft, intact vehicles that did not originate on Earth. He testified under oath, risking prison if he lied. He described gravity-defying propulsion materials that he'll after bending, biological samples that were not human. A multi-decade program studying these crafts soon after. Documents vanished. Videos disappeared. But 3 other intelligence officials confirmed parts of his story. The government tried to contain it, but they were too late. The leak had already spread worldwide. If they're not ours, who built them? The 1976 Tehran UFO dogfight radar footage that shouldn't exist in 1976. 2 Iranian F-4 fighter jets encountered a glowing object over Tehran. When they tried to shoot it down, every weapon system went dead. Their planes malfunctioned, their radios cut out, their instruments shut off. The moment they retreated, everything turned back on. The U.S. classified the incident as highly significant. Iran's radar logs were seized. All recordings vanished. But years later, the radar playback was leaked, showing the object accelerating, stopping mid-air, changing altitude instantly, and then shooting into space. Governments hoped the world would forget. But the leak is permanent and undeniable. Something out there can disable our most advanced aircraft with ease. The Antarctica Forbidden Zone satellite leak. Early 2000s satellite images revealed a massive rectangular structure under Antarctica's ice. Geometric, symmetrical, unnatural. Within days, the coordinates were blurred on Google Earth. High-resolution government images were sealed. Military flights were restricted. Researchers attempting to approach were advised to turn back. Then an email leaked. A military advisor referenced a subglacial anomaly with architectural features, buildings under the ice, a buried base, or something ancient the world isn't ready for. The secrecy around this region is stronger than around nuclear sites. What's under Antarctica? Why hide ice? The NASA shadow on the moon, classified until 2072. A lunar orbiter in the 1960s captured a triangular shadow spanning miles across the moon, but the object casting it wasn't visible. NASA immediately classified the image with a release date 50 years in the future, 2072. Why classify a glitch? For half a century, a contractor leaked a low-res copy, enough to see sharp edges, straight lines, geometric proportions, a shadow belonging to nothing. Was it a ship, a structure, or something parked above the surface, hidden from view? Whatever it was, NASA didn't want the public to know. Project Acoustic Kitty. The CIA leaked too ridiculous to be fake during the Cold War. The CIA tried turning animals into spies. The strangest case, a cat surgically implanted with surveillance equipment. Millions were spent. Years of training. Their goal: send the cat to walk near Soviet embassies and record conversations. On its first mission, the cat walked into traffic and was hit by a taxi. The project was immediately shut down, erased, and labeled never existed. But leaked documents proved every detail. If this is what they admit to. What else was hidden? The submarine that didn't sink, it vanished. A Soviet submarine disappeared in the 1980s with no wreckage or distress call. Decades later, a defector leaked that the submarine wasn't destroyed. It was taken. Sonar operators reported a massive object moving beneath the sub at impossible speeds, then rising up under it. A flash, a shockwave, silence. The official cause: mechanical failure, but leaked sonar logs captured noises unlike any known machine or creature. Was it another nation, a deep sea anomaly, or something living under the ocean that we still haven't identified? The non-human transmission that was silenced. In the late 1990s, a deep space station in Spain intercepted a structure signa mathematical, repeating, intentional, coming from outside the solar system. The signal lasted 6 minutes before being jammed. Not naturally, deliberately. Staff were relocated. The report was erased, and the European Space Agency denied everything. But one scientist leaked the audio. Experts confirmed it had linguistic structure, as if a machine or intelligence was transmitting. The government can ignore it, but they can't erase it now. These leaks slipped through cracks they couldn't control. Documents misplaced, witnesses speaking out. Technology too advanced to hide forever. Maybe governments are protecting the public, or maybe they're protecting themselves. Which leak shocked you the most? Let me know in the comments. I'm reading all of them. And if you want more mysteries they tried to bury, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Because here at SeventhMyst, truth always finds a way out.